So now we need to know when to use the imparfait. The imparfait is easy, and we're going to give you an example in English using passé composé first and then imparfait. Then we'll try it in French, and then we're going to try a couple on your own. Okay, so let's start with the story in English. If I just tell you a story in past tense, passé composé, I would say, I drove to the store, I entered, I saw Sue, and I bought a card. It's very much a list of things that I did. I did this, then I did this, then I did this, and that. There's nothing special about it. So we need to add the juicy stuff to make the story more interesting, and that's what Imparfait does. So here's the same story with Imparfait. I drove to the store. While I was driving to the store, I was listening to some cool tunes. When I arrived at the store, I entered when I saw Sue. Sue was shopping and chatting with her friend. It's a friend I used to know when I was young. It was good to see her. I then bought my card. The card was funny. Okay, so what did I do there? I added details. So the number one thing that Imparfait does is it adds description. It describes. I was driving, and while I was driving, I was listening to some, what kind of tunes? Some cool tunes. And the card I bought was funny. Those are descriptions in past. I then have ongoing action. What is the ongoing action? Well, when I arrived, Sue was shopping. Before I arrived, Sue was shopping. And her friend also was there. So ongoing action, it's something that she was doing before I got there, and she was doing it after I got there. They were chatting before I got there, and they were chatting after I left. So ongoing action in the past is the second thing. So we have description, ongoing action, and it's anytime you want to say wasing. I was driving to the store. She was shopping. I was speaking with her, etc. So anything that has the was with the verb in ing on the end is another thing. So we have description, we have ongoing action in the past. The third thing is that it is the was-ing and the were-ing, as I call it. And the last thing is the girl that was shopping and talking with Sue, I used to know her. Then that is also Imparfait. And the fourth and final reason why you would use Imparfait. All right, so let's look at it in French. Okay, let's try a French story. First, I'm going to tell it to you all in passé composé. Then I'll retell the story by adding in some Imparfait. So that means I'm going to add in some details, some description, ongoing action that was happening in the past. Okay, let's try. Nous sommes allés au musée de Legos. Nous avons vu beaucoup de dessins de Legos. Nous avons regardé les trains. Sarah a dessiné un lion au musée. Sam a créé un bateau avec les Legos. Ryan a trouvé un dinosaure et le dinosaure l'a presque mangé. Ils se sont assis dans le nid du dinosaure. Nous avons patiné avec Théa. Nathan est tombé beaucoup. Nous sommes rentrés chez nous en voiture. So now I'm going to tell it to you and add in the Imparfait. Nous sommes allés au musée de Legos. C'était intéressant. Adding a description. Nous avons regardé les trains qui couraient sur la voie et il y avait 8 trains. Courait is the ongoing action because the trains were running the whole time we were there. And description, there were 8. Sarah a dessiné un lion au musée. Elle le faisait à une table au musée qui avait beaucoup de papier. So, where was she doing it? She was doing ing, the design, or she designed and drew all the stuff at the table. And description, there was a lot of paper. Sam a créé un bateau avec les Legos. Il était très fier de son dessin, mais il ne pouvait pas le prendre avec lui. So Sam, he created a boat. So that's something that he started and finished. So it's a completed action. He was very proud of it as a description, but he was not able to take it with him because the Legos were there just for playing. Ils se sont assis dans le nid du dinosaure. Ils étaient mignons, les petits dinosaures. Again, description of étaient mignons. The fact that they sat in the nest is something that's over and done with. They're no longer sitting there. Nous avons patiné avec Théa. Nathan est tombé beaucoup. Alors il avait mal à la fesse. Aïe. So we skated, an action that's past. Nathan fell. He fell and he got back up, so it's a completed action. But he had a sore derrière because he fell so much is something that was ongoing. It didn't just go away right away. Quand j'étais petite, je patinais une fois par mois. So when I was, description little, I used to skate at least once a month. This is not true. Nous sommes rentrés chez nous en voiture. Nous étions fatigués, mais nous nous amusions beaucoup. We came home in a car, so that was something that's completed. We were tired, that was ongoing. And we had fun all day long. So that is a description in the past. So as you can see, imparfait versus passé composé. So let's see if you can figure out which sentence should be in passé composé and which sentence should be in imparfait. They went in the backyard and they were playing. So which one is either description to be imparfait? It has to be description, wasing or wereing, ongoing action, or used to do. So went in the backyard should be passé composé. It's over and done with. But they were playing is a wasing and a wereing. It's ongoing action in the past. Ils sont allés à la cour, ils jouaient sur le hamac. The Melting Pot was a good restaurant. We were eating cheese and chocolate at 6:30. We left. Was is going to be a description. Were eating is a was-ing verb, ing on the end, so that's going to be imparfait. But we left is completed and done. So imparfait for was, were eating is imparfait, we left is going to be passé composé. She used to dance at ovations. When she danced, she was happy. Used to is going to be imparfait. She danced is passé composé. And description, elle était contente. So elle dansait à ovations. Quand elle a dansé, elle était contente. While we were traveling to Florida, we saw lots of lakes. So ongoing action, we were traveling. It has the ing on the end. So therefore it's imparfait. We saw a lot of lakes is also passé composé. Pendant que nous voyagions en Floride, nous avons vu beaucoup de lacs. If we wanted to say each night, we saw some sunsets and we took a photo. So every night we saw sunsets. So nous voyions imparfait. And we took a photo would be passé composé. So that is just some examples of imparfait versus passé composé. So using this information, you want to try some on your own on the attached worksheet. Have a great afternoon.